Here's the thing is I was going to World Youth Days. I was going on mission trips. I was going on the Catholic apps. I was a missionary on a college campus. I was doing all the stereotypical Catholic things, and I still wasn't meeting my person. And I think this is something that is heartbreaking when you're in it and when you're told that, your vocation is so important. And then on top of it, you have that human desire to be in a relationship. And so it makes so much sense as I'm talking to other people who, are single, who are in the dating world, who are like, yeah, I want to go to these Catholic events. And as I'm at these Catholic events, there is a part of my heart, a part of my mind that is like, okay, am I going to meet my person at these events? And I spent so much of my early and mid and even late 20s just in that mindset of if I go to this Catholic event, I'm going to find my person. Like, if I do this, then this will happen. And I'm not really sure where that mindset came from. I think it maybe came from Catholic culture, but even just society as a whole, like almost this tension of, am I allowed to just go to an event and enjoy it without trying to meet my person? Like, is it bad that I'm still single? All of these different lies that would come into my mind. Like, oh yeah, there's something wrong with me because I'm Catholic and I still haven't found my person. So maybe if I just go to these events, then I'm going to, find them. I actually enjoyed going to these events. Looking back, I don't have any regrets that I went to World Youth Days, that I went on mission trips, that I went on the Camino de Santiago, that I did all of these things to grow in my relationship with God and to meet some really cool people along the way. And that's what I wish I would have been able to tell my younger self is Mary, like, it's okay if you go to a Catholic event and you don't meet your person. Because the reality is you might not meet your person, but you are going to meet other people. And sometimes I went into these events with this mindset of I have to find my person, that I forgot that there were other people there who maybe weren't romantically interested in me, but that I became good friends with, or that I learned something from, that I was able to engage in a normal human conversation with. And I think so often I didn't allow myself to fully enter into that because in the back of my mind, there was always this sense of, have you found your person? Why haven't you found your person? And again, I talk to so many of you who hold on to the silent tension of, why haven't I? I'm doing all of the things. And I want to tell you, I get it. I get it. And, maybe it's because I'm older now, or I've, had my own experiences that have led me to this point. I can see how God was working through each of those things that I said yes to, even if they didn't lead to me being in a relationship that would continue on or would be where I am now. So with World Youth Day, I did social media. With being a missionary on a college campus, I got to work with so many people and I learned how to be a leader. There are so many ways in which the past has played into the present. And not even just that, but my relationship with God has grown so much because I allowed myself to say yes to these opportunities, even when I wasn't necessarily in a relationship. It takes so much courage to go to these different things, to go to mass by yourself, to go on that mission trip by yourself, or to say yes to whatever it is God has in store for you, even if you don't know what's going to come out of it. I wouldn't take back anything that I said yes to. What I wish in some ways I would go back and do is to allow myself the freedom to be myself in those moments. It's so human, when you are single, when you are open, when your faith is important to you, to want to find your person. So I'm not even mad at myself for that desire. I think it's more just so holding that part of me with compassion and tenderness, because I don't think I always did that. So if you're in this space right now, know that you're not alone. Honestly, I see it a lot on Catholic Instagram, even with the people that I talk to, is just this anxiety or this hopefulness maybe that a lot of us hold on to that is very secretive when it comes to us finding our person, but how often that prevents us from just being where we are in the present moment. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll chat soon.